everybody? It is Wednesday afternoon, and you know what that means. Some friends on Fox 26. My name is Katie Stone, and joining me today, once again, is Yusuf. Yes, but today we're at a different restaurant. We're at Zoa Moroccan Kitchen. You guys probably saw us on Monday at CoCo Eat Drink HTX menu. Today we're looking at the Zoa Eat Drink HTX menu. Would you mind just, I'm sorry, hang on one second. Thank you so much for joining us once again.
Good to have you.
We are going to take a look at some of your Eat Drink HTX menu items, but I also want to show you guys some of the more traditional Moroccan dishes that maybe you guys haven't seen before, because there aren't too many Moroccan restaurants in Houston anymore.
No, there's not. This is the only actually Moroccan place, but it's fast casual. It's not a full service. You order at the counter. You get to pick your items, and we make them to order. It's not a full service, but it's the only Moroccan place in Houston so far.
All right, hoping that fixed our technical difficulties, and hoping that you guys can still hear us. All right, so on our foodie cam here, you can kind of see this is
It's called a madfouna.
Yes.
Madfouna, it's like a Moroccan pizza pie.
Mm-hmm.
It's made in the desert. Usually, it's made in charcoal in the desert. Like literally, you have charcoal from the bottom and charcoal on the top. But here, of course, we making it, in a modern way. And it's, if you love pizza, you'll adore this.
Yeah, and we mentioned this because this is the kind of dish that can be eaten with anything. So you
Absolutely.
can come to Zoa, order from your Eat Drink HTX menu, but it's a very good suggestion to also order this. Yes,
absolutely.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. One of the things I also want to show you guys really quickly before we get into, we're going to slide, will you help me slide this over? Before we get into the Eat Drink HTX menu, do you mind sliding that over, please? Here is the Moroccan tagine. This is a very, very traditional dish in Morocco, and it's traditionally served on Fridays.
Absolutely.
So it takes the whole day to cook.
Yes. And actually, this dish actually is a tagine. That's what tagine is called, and you can cook lamb in it, chicken, veggie dishes. But in this case, we're serving you a couscous.
Yes.
And the couscous has.
Open that up and show everybody. Woo!
This one has lamb.
Yes.
And it's with cinnamon, onions, and raisins. So it has a little sweeter side. Mm-hmm. And with couscous. And, usually couscous is meant to be with like 7 vegetables. Mm-hmm. This is another way of serving the couscous, which is also traditional.
Ooh, love this. This is so cute. Little kit to open up your utensils.
Well, COVID made us rethink a lot of how we serve.
I don't want to know how much these things cost you.
So yeah. And so enjoy it.
Yeah.
Grab some of the sweetness of the.
So you kind of have to, mix it in. Why don't you mix it in a little bit?
Actually, let me just make you a little bite. Yeah. How is that? That's how we do. There you go. Hopefully it's not too big.
Yeah, hopefully it's not too hot too.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
You're good.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm happy. Very happy. Onion.
It's
raisin.
Cinnamon. And they're caramelized together.
Chickpea.
Yes. No, there's no chickpea in this one.
Mm-hmm.
And there's confit onion, which is the cooked in ginger and
nice.
rub, and then you have the couscous, of course.
If you have never had couscous, and again, this is not on the Eat Drink HTX menu, but I really want to introduce you guys to this. If you have never had couscous, you absolutely must come and try this. This is incredible couscous. I used to live in Morocco. Yes. I know what good couscous is. I will be coming here for couscous. All right, let's move on to your Eat Drink HTX menu items. We have respectfully shown you guys the tagine. This is what it looks like. They come in all kinds of colors. A lot of times they're just clay pot color and beautiful, but this is a very beautiful one. And that's what they're cooked in. Very, very ancient way of cooking. Okay, you guys, Eat Drink HTX. Here we go. Foodie cam. Which one is this?
This one is a casamigos, and it has lamb in it. This one has lamb, so you can have it's lamb with couscous, and it has some white beans. It has some cucumber salad, some pickled cabbage, and it has tektuka, which is roasted peppers. Roasted together with the different peppers, red, yellow, and also some poblano peppers. And then you have the marinated leg of lamb with some braised beans, white beans on the side.
So there's couscous underneath that.
Yes.
And so this is one of the dishes on your Eat Drink HTX
Absolutely.
menu.
And if somebody does not want to have couscous, they can exchange it with saffron rice. So they can exchange it with the brown rice and quinoa if they don't want to have any gluten, for example.
Now, talk a little bit about your concept, because we were talking the other day, and this is more of a fast casual Moroccan, which hasn't been done before, you guys. This is the first time I've seen this, and I knew that it was going to be tough to do a tagine in fast casual, which is why I want to show it to you guys. But tell everybody a little bit about the concept.
Well, it is absolutely Moroccan food, and it's authentic. The only way we're doing it was serving it in a fast casual atmosphere, especially, and it was created during COVID. So we had to rethink how
this restaurant was created during
literally
COVID.
we opened a week when COVID started. So it's authentic cuisine from Morocco, and you just serve it in a fast casual atmosphere. And you have so many choices. Like for example, this is actually it's fava bean. Most people they know it's hummus is made only with chickpeas, but this one is with fava beans. So it gives it a little twist. And everything we have at least 11 different salads. So for the vegan and the vegetarians, there's plenty choices. And that's a really, like, he's not joking. Like, literally everything here is protein-infused vegetables. Like, you could get 100% of your day's worth of vegetables in a couple of spoonfuls of a vegetarian dish. And actually, when you eat these vegetables, you can try those peppers and you see, you won't miss the meat. They're so flavorful, you won't miss the meat. And I think that's a lot of vegetarians would love to try.
So I just want to point out what this particular ingredient is. What is this?
That's it's called tektuka in Morocco, and it's 3 different roasted peppers with roasted tomatoes and cilantro and lime, and it's very flavorful.
Cold or hot? You can have it cold.
You can have it either way, and that's.
Now this, and then this dish on the foodie cam, that's one of the dishes that's really good with the.
Absolutely, you can put with that Moroccan bread, which I named it after mom. It's called Fatima bread, and it's wonderful to make sandwiches with it, which we do. Some people just come and buy a dozen, and it freezes well, and it's wonderful with everything you want to eat with.
That's what it looks like, kind of on the inside. So it's got some texture, kind of graham crackery texture on the outside.
It's made with semolina.
Semolina.
Yes.
Ooh, we love semolina.
Yes.
Yes. Let me take a little. You want a piece?
Oh.
There, go share.
Well, that's what we in Morocco. We share, once we share the bread, we're bond forever.
Yeah, this is where do you think we're going, my friend?
We just share the bread.
Of course. Ooh, yes. Ooh. Okay. I think I know what this is.
That's harira.
Tell everybody, and I want to tell everybody a little bit about.
Well, harira is one of those things. Like in the month of Ramadan, which is coming. That's all. The Muslim people eat almost every day. Well, especially in Morocco, and you would think you would get sick of it, but we eat it every day. We break fast with it, and it has meat. You can make it with lamb or beef, chickpeas, lentils, the rice. So it's broccoli. This one we make it with no gluten, so there is no flour in it whatsoever. And it's very, very flavorful.
Now, on your menu, on your Eat Drink HTX menu, this is your Moroccan soup.
Yes,
but traditionally, if I were in Morocco and I was wanting, or I was going to have the soup, we would say it's the harira soup.
It's the harira.
It's the harira soup. And it's literally one of the most common dishes that you will find anywhere in the country.
Yeah, you say just give me a bowl of soup and one bread like this,
and you're good. No,
and you're done.
I'm good.
It's almost like a soup, but in a broth.
Yeah.
It's
well, and it's very nutritious. It's very hearty, and it's very sustaining too. So it's the kind of a lot of people Ramadan, for those who aren't familiar, is a fasting holiday. So from sun up to sundown, and then once the sun goes down, it is feast time, and you eat everything in sight. Everybody has a really fun time. All right, what's this item here on our foodie cam? I'm gonna slide a little one in there.
And this one, it has roasted lemon chicken, and it's served with saffron rice. It has what you see in this side here is eggplant puree, which is called zalu. Eggplant.
One of my favorites.
And you have pickled olives and cucumbers, and that's wonderful. It creates a nice combination, and it's served over saffron rice.
Now, one of the things that we're seeing, Chef, is, and I'd like for you to help our viewers understand, very specific flavors, and a lot of saffron, and a lot of olives and pickled, and is that reflective of the region? And yeah.
Absolutely. In Morocco, saffron, olive oil. I mean, all I can tell you is mom could have lived just on olive oil and bread. And that's how we live. And actually here at Zoa, nothing is out of a can. Everything is fresh. So you don't have to worry about, one of those things is all natural, and Moroccan food, again, Mediterranean, because a lot of people don't, for Morocco, it is in the Mediterranean.
Totally, yeah.
So at one point, with the history, Morocco took over Spain for 750 years. So Morocco has the kind of flavors that you'll find in Spain, Italy, Greece. Somehow over hundreds of years, everything got combined. But when you go to Morocco, you have this intense flavors. So when you have the food, and you've been in Morocco, you have this amazing flavors. Then you have the colors of everything around you, and the smells and the atmosphere. It's a different experience. It takes you back.
Yeah, and one of the things that I love about the culture, like I said, I used to live there, is it's a very generous culture. It's a very giving, very if you go to a friend's house, this is not the only bowl of food that you will receive. You will legitimately have an entire table, full of food, and I love it.
There's a little trick actually. When you sit at the dining room table in Morocco, usually you have to count how many covers are on the table. So the more there is, that means how many meals they're going to be on the table.
The more dish, the more courses.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Which is crazy. And sometimes you eat, what's on the table. So, oh my God, there's another plate coming in. We had no idea. But you should have counted the tablecloths.
Yeah.
That's what tells you how many. And talking about the generosity, maybe it comes with it. When you go to a place, you have the Moroccan tea.
Yeah.
So everywhere you go buy shoes, you go buy a rug. What do?
Yes.
They always offer you free tea.
Yes.
So when you come actually to Zoa, the tea is free.
Oh.
Just come in. You don't have to buy anything. Just come in and have some free Moroccan mint tea.
And this
and
is
that's part of our culture.
You will see this on every street corner in Morocco. You will see tables and chairs and little cafes, and you will see these glasses, and you will see, cheers, my friend, mint. The more mint, the better. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! It just completely sent me back, like 100%.
Yeah. And one thing they tell you, the tea is not sweet enough. If you don't see a bee flying around your glass, then it's not sweet enough.
It's very sweet, but that's how it's supposed to be. Yeah.
It's how Moroccan whiskey we call it. It's so sweet.
I didn't know that.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
It's full of calories.
So every time you come to Zoa, regardless of what kind of meal you're getting, whether it's a to-go meal or an entree or eat drink, you get a free Moroccan tea. Okay. That's worth the trip alone.
Absolutely. Just come say hello and have tea.
No, for sure.
Absolutely.
This is the Eat Drink HTX menu that we are talking about. We're talking with Youssef. How do I say your last name?
Nafa.
That's
Nafa.
right. He is the owner of Zoa Moroccan. He is also the owner of CoCo Crepes, which you saw on Fox 26 Houston just a few days ago. And he also owns a fine dining Italian restaurant, Mia Bella, which has been around for
25 years.
25 or so years, which is definitely not an easy thing to do. All right, chef, what is our next foodie item here?
This is the lentils, and but this one here that you're looking at is called makuda, which is a potato cake. So for the vegetarians that don't want to have any and have a 100% vegetarian dish, it's a potato cake, and it's served with eggplant, with fava beans and cucumber salad. And here you have lentils, and I'm a lentil lover. Believe me, I eat lentils at least twice, 3 times a week with a piece of bread, and it's wonderful. It's very flavorful. It's all vegetarian, of course. There's no animal flavors or anything like that. And it's delicious, just with a piece of bread. Again, just like you talking about the other soup that has meat. This very satisfying.
Again, very traditional dish.
Very traditional.
Like something you will find and you will consume very often.
Absolutely. Myself, I'll drizzle a little olive oil on top of it, and I'm happy.
I'm happy right now, you guys. You have no idea because no, seriously, the smell of the mint, the tea, and the sugar. It's sugar, yes. Sugar is a very unique combination. And if you've never had this, I am begging you guys to come and try this Moroccan tea because begging you guys to try it because it's so good. All right, what's this next item?
This one. This is a dish with potato cakes, and it's usually if you go to a market, let's say street food, you'll have that potato cake inside the bread with some hot sauce, and it's wonderful, especially when you're hungry, you just get from the beach, you're ready to eat anything. But this, we serve it here on saffron rice with eggplant puree, hummus as well, a tomato cucumber salad, and little harissa aioli. For whoever wants to be vegetarian, it's a great dish to have. And you won't miss, of course, the meat. It has all the flavors you're looking for, and it's very satisfying.
Love this. Now, talk about your offerings, your lunch and dinner offerings for Eat Drink HTX. Are you doing dinner and lunch, or just lunch, or?
Well, of course, you have lunch, but again, if somebody comes in, they can enjoy a study time of the day. For us, it won't matter. So you have the Casablanca bowl, the Faz bowl, and the Rabat bowl, and we call them after the cities because really, this dish right here, I used to eat in Rabat, the capital, myself when I used to go visit friends. That's a poor man's food, and it's wonderful. And again, you're holding my favorite cookies.
I'm definitely.
You're holding my favorite cookies.
These are very traditional. I want you to go very carefully through every single one because they are.
Well, this one right here is all nuts. Literally, it's gluten-free and it's all nuts. And it's you'll have to try it as I'm talking. Then you see what I'm talking about. I'm not gonna say 0 calories.
Yeah.
But it's,
well,
Here you go. Yes. Absolutely.
Yes.
And it's gluten-free and it's all nuts. It's almonds, walnuts.
Oh gosh.
And it's chewy. It's really good.
Oh,
I'm sure you've had it
I
before.
know.
I have a weakness for that one.
I just know exactly what's gonna happen right now.
Yeah, I have a weakness for that one. Yeah. Yeah. And it's not too sweet. It's not sweet, like just sweet enough.
I mean,
with little honey.
it's just too good.
It is.
It's just too good. It's such a unique combination of flavors. You don't find it anywhere else.
No.
It's not in any other bakeries. It is
No.
very unique. It is very Moroccan, and I'm in heaven.
It's wonderful. And then this one is kind of, what can I say? I love dates. I don't know if you've had dates before. This one we made is a date bar with walnuts. I'm sure you had a pecan pie before. So this one is almost like the pecan pie kind of texture, but it's with dates and nuts. So you need to get a bite of that one too. So forgive me for all the food you're gonna try.
Here we go. So kind of like almost kind of like a baklava-ish dessert, but not. It's more of a pecan pie kind of texture, just looking at it right now.
And it's
yeah.
dates.
But it's dates, yeah.
It's.
You're gonna see me every day.
Oh,
You're gonna get sick of me. You're gonna be sick of me. You're gonna be like, who is this Katie girl?
And this is everybody knows coconut cookies, and this one is simple. It just has lemon and lemon zest. I don't know if you want to have a bite of this, or I'm stuffing you in that.
Yeah, I want to show one more dessert too, because this is an important.
This is this is pretty much. It's not a coffee cake, but it's a lemon. It's a lemon poppy seed cake, and it just complements. And in Morocco usually. And in desserts, we don't really eat desserts.
It's more fruit. You're more having a fruit.
We eat fruit.
Yeah.
But this is around 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. That's when we go crazy with sugar.
Your little afternoon post siesta.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And anytime you knock on somebody's door, they offer you, cookies and tea. So you will never miss the calories.
Yeah. No, I mean I'm just so happy to have discovered this restaurant and also to have met you, because you knew my mom for 25 years
Absolutely.
too.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Yes, I did. I mean, it's my pleasure to meet you
You
now,
did
because it's
radio and TV
Absolutely.
and
Yes.
stuff like that, and you truly have captured all of the incredible flavors of Morocco, and I just kind of feel like I'm being transported back, because it really is a very unique mixture, because you've got Spanish and French and Moroccan and all the countries south of Morocco, and there's so much influence and history and lots of flavors.
A lot of flavor. That's something I always say. Moroccan food is not boring.
No.
And that's one, any bite you take, it tells you a story, and that's.
I just want to put this teapot under here so you guys can see. This is like a traditional Moroccan teapot, and this is what is very common. Also, you can see in the cafes, serving the mint tea. It's on the foodie can right here.
And they come in different sizes.
Yeah, different sizes, different colors, but very traditional. You see them in the homes too.
Yes.
And very, very
Everywhere.
common in the homes. The one that you see in the restaurant is going to be identical to the one that you could possibly have in your home.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, it's like the teapot you have around your own house.
Yeah.
That's what we would have.
Yeah.
And it's.
Where can everybody find you if they want to find out about any
Well,
special events or menus that you guys have?
Yes, we're of course.
2 locations.
We have 2 locations. One in Bel Air and one here in on Lillian Street and Shepherd, which is Shepherd and Washington. And we're opening one soon, hopefully on Richmond Greenway Plaza.
Oh, let's go! Breaking news!
Yes.
Woo! Congratulations!
Thank you.
That's awesome.
Greenway Plaza, yes, absolutely. So
Oh, great location.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right on Richmond Avenue. So we're very excited.
Yes,
Very, very
that's
excited.
huge.
Yes,
Wow.
yes, it is.
So, going to be 3 locations, and then do you guys ever do any special events or anything like that? Any catering?
We do catering,
Yep.
and actually, Zoa food is so easy to cater, especially for offices, and you can build bowls of sandwiches. It's.
That's good to know. Yeah. So if you've got an office party coming up, or a shower, or a birthday party, it's good to know that this is easily transportable food.
Very transportable, and they can have it also inside. Like, we don't have to build the bowls. Let's say they can buy all the sides separately, like in little containers, so they can
assemble it elsewhere.
They can assemble it in their own place. They can create their own little spread at home if they would like.
Yeah, and you get the Moroccan tea too.
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right, you guys, we are gonna wrap it up for today. This has been so fun. Oh my gosh, my stomach is just very happy right now. My brain is very happy right now. I have mint tea. I'm probably not going anywhere for a little while.
Hey, well, there's a lot to enjoy.
All right, this is a menu you guys certainly want to check out. Either during the event, after, whenever. I know this is one of my new go-to spots for sure. You guys are going to get sick of me for sure. EatDrinkHTX.com is where you will find almost 140 restaurants and menus participating in the event, which runs now through the end of the month. February 28th is the last day. It benefits the Houston Food Bank Bank and Children at Risk, and of course is produced by the Cleverly Stone Foundation. Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
For joining
My
us
pleasure.
twice
Good to see you
this
again.
week. Yes,
Absolutely.
for sure.
My pleasure.
You will, you can, if you'd like, check me out tomorrow morning on Fox 26 during the 8 and 9 o'clock hours. We will be taking a look at 2 more incredible restaurants participating in Eat Drink HTX with some incredible menus. And we hope you guys are having fun. Only about a week left in the event. So get out there, make your reservations,
Absolutely.
eat your good food, and tell us about it. Share and tag us on social media and we'll reshare for you. So, all right, guys, see ya.
See you. Bye-bye.